what I am demonstrating right now is something important that we all need to know how to do. Besides just, do our daily rituals, prayer, meditation, card reading, whatever it is you may do. What I am doing right now, and excuse my lack of pedicure, is grounding. I have got bare feet in the ground and I am absorbing the energetic field from nature. Now, you can do this at a beach, you could do it in a park if it's safe, if there's no broken glass, if you're in a city. You can also do this in your backyard, like I am in my family's backyard. So I have picked out your messages for July for their daily messages, and I can talk louder, so I wanted to do them again for you guys because I felt bad. That really quiet video a couple days ago, not the one last night with the blue shirt, but the other one with the orange shirt. That one, I felt bad about that one being so quiet because I had to keep my voice low because people were sleeping. So I wanted to do one during the day. To make a long story short, so as we are grounding, we are balancing energy fields, we are trying to replenish and nurture what it is we've expended, what we've given out, and we are welcoming that earth energy back within ourselves. So the messages that I pulled out already for us are service for message number 1, if you chose message number 1. Service talks about how can we be of service to others, how can we be of service to ourselves. You can't help other people unless you help yourself first. You cannot be of assistance to anybody unless you help yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first before you take care of others. And then once you do, what can you give to others? This life is meaningless if we cannot contribute something. Now, if you have a profession like I do, like a therapist or life coaching or something where you're naturally helping people by what you do for a living, that's great. If you have to find some other way of doing it, some other method, some other outlet, if you work as a corporate investor, or there's nothing wrong with that, but how can you help people if you're not doing that in your job? How can you better be of service? That's message number 1. Message number 2 is joyfulness. It's very appropriate to the 4th of July holiday. It's very appropriate to this month. It's all about celebration, celebrating often with family, getting together with those you love. Joyfulness talks about being around those you love. And how can you enjoy life more, not take things so seriously? The only thing certain in this life is that we're all going to pass away someday, and that's it. The only thing certain to us is death. Nothing in between is certain. So how can you enjoy each and every day, and how can you maybe rewrite the framework of your life? Now, message number 3 talks about messenger. So messenger says that an important message is going to be coming to you soon. An important message about something having to do with maybe a job promotion, maybe a job loss, and it's going to lead to a new opportunity later. Maybe a message somebody's been wanting to tell you about their feelings, that they love you, maybe that they want to break up, maybe that they want to take the relationship to the next level. Or maybe it's just a simple message that the universe has been trying to get across to you about something with your life. Pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to a pattern of 1, 2, or 3. Not one, but a pattern of one thing that you see 2 or 3 times is what I meant to say. I get ahead of myself talking sometimes. Pay attention to a pattern of one thing that you see 2 or 3 times repeating. So for instance, if you've always liked hummingbirds, I'm just giving an example, and you keep seeing hummingbirds on brochures to travel down to, Virginia Beach, and you were thinking about going to Virginia Beach, and then you see a sign that says Virginia, maybe that's a sign to take a vacation or move to Virginia or Virginia Beach. That is an example of a synchronicity, and only you can connect the personal meanings to each symbol and what the message by the messenger or the messenger of the universe is trying to tell you. Often also when you see or you think of Archangel Gabriel, that can be an angel that talks about messages and messages from God and spirit and things that you need to know. So that is another symbolism of the messenger card. And these are the Gypsy Oracle cards that I'm using. They are the antique ones that I'm using, the antique looking ones. You can get them on Amazon. I believe they're around $8. There's no author listed, and again, they're called the Gypsy Oracle cards. So we're going to get into our special famous person reading, and I will see you guys in a bit. Ground yourselves, feel that energy resonate, feel it cleansing your body. And if you can do it, and one of my best and favorite resources to do this in is if you could do it in water. If you could put your feet in a pond, a lake, or the ocean and ground into that sediment or soil while the water washes over you, that's even better. But take a minute to ground yourself, even, like I said, if it's in your backyard. I will see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so I am going to do a reading on the Queen Mother, the late Queen Mother, a spirit channeling reading, and what she wants to say to the royal family, including Queen Elizabeth. And I am going to be channeling her energy. She is a Leo. I believe her birthday either is on the same day as Meghan's or it is around the same time. She passed away several years ago. She was a very important part of the family. So we are just going to get some messages from her out in nature where we just grounded and we got the energy of the earth. So we have a nice calming energy to get right now outside in the woods. And I'm still offering the sale. 2 questions for $40. Normally it's $49. Great deal. And 3 questions for $55. Normally it is $65. Great deal. You save $9 to $10 on both. Go to naomitarot.com to see information on my other readings, my life coaching sessions. I am a master's level therapist, but I will be providing the service as a life coach, not a therapist, because when I do tarot, it has to be life coaching. If you're experiencing any suicidal thoughts or tendencies or any severe mental health issues, please call your local mental health suicide hotline. Thank you. And also I offer incantations and spells. All of my readings are entertainment only. I am not responsible or liable for any outcomes, decisions people make after my readings or actions. There are no fixed outcomes. So let's begin. Okay, so Queen Mother, Queen Mother, Queen Mother, Queen Mother, Leo, like Meghan, Leo. What messages do you have for the royal family? Okay. Okay, so the middle of the situation is the dog reversed. Crowning the situation is journey. Foundation is misfortune. Behind, wife. In front, hope. Behind, sweetheart. In front, sorrow. Behind, wedding. In front, merchant. Bottom of the deck, lack of joyfulness. Middle of the deck, haughtiness. Okay, so this is going to be a short reading because I don't have much time today. A little bit, it's a little hot out. I'm a little sweaty, sorry. Okay, excuse me. So the middle of the bottom of the situation is joyfulness, but it's a lack of joyfulness. It's reversed. The theme of the situation is essentially saying what's at the bottom of the deck is that there's a lack of joy in what she sees within the family, a lack of harmony due to somebody's arrogance and overconfidence. In the past, a wife somehow, a female, young female, sweetheart wife was associated with this, and it had to do with some kind of wedding associated with this in the past. She feels that the current situation is a lack of faithfulness, a lack of trust, and what's crowning the situation is the need to go on a journey to explore something, because the foundation is misfortune and destruction and something very unstable with the situation. In the future, she sees that there's still hope with merchant in keeping the money, keeping it in the family, keeping the Commonwealth and the things they do with the Commonwealth in the family, but she's seeing sorrow in the future. And it's due to, at the heart of the situation, haughtiness, melancholy caused by haughtiness, and too much pleasure seeking surrounding some kind of love situation, which talks about somebody's over concern with gifts or greed, because gift reverse talks about greed. And the bottom of the situation again is a lack of joyfulness and despairing. She's seeing something overall in the situation having to do with greed and priorities in the wrong place, over self-indulgence, overconfidence with haughtiness, too much pleasure seeking regarding something in a love situation, concern with gifts and things to too much of a high level where it's negative, this producing melancholy and sorrow, and a need in the future to maintain hope, to focus on what they do, with the Commonwealth, the things that they do, merchant, in regards to what their job is. They don't really have a job, but what their job is figuratively. But in the current present situation, she sees a lack of faithfulness, a need to go on a new journey, and misfortune at the foundation. It's a very unstable foundation, and it's surrounding somebody as a wife and a wedding and a young woman. That's what I got, guys. What is your overall advice, Queen Mother? What is your overall advice? Tradition is not being followed. Priest reversed. Be a friend. Be down to earth. Be appealing. Because this lack of faithfulness to tradition and this haughtiness, getting ahead of yourself, is only going to produce an ending, a loss. Widower. It's going to produce an ending, a loss. Okay, that's all I have. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. And if you have any questions about readings, email naomitarot1199@gmail.com. I thank you guys so much for all of your appreciation, all of your nice little comments you put. You know, I'm doing fine. Nothing has changed. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.